everybody, my name is Shorty. Welcome back to an episode of Wizard101, our Let's Play. This is episode 3. Today's episode, we're going to Triton Avenue. Yeah, if you've watched the last two videos, we've been trying our very hardest to try and get to this part of the game, as it's not only one of the long ones for beginners and early game, but also because we get to fight the Kraken boss. Oh, so excited. But also, as I mentioned in every video, if you guys enjoy the content, don't forget to hit that like button. If you guys want to see more stuff by me, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I can't even speak today. But without further ado, let's hit that play button and get started, because we have so much to do today. Yesterday we left off right in front of the Triton Avenue, or Triton Ave sign here. We just, whoa, lag. That big boy made me lag. We were explaining everything from Old Town to the shopping district, back into the commons after visiting some certain places and explaining what everything was. That is a side quest, by the way, and that's also a side quest. But we need to do our job and go into Triton Avenue right now before any more time is wasted, especially because we are a storm school. It's kind of like our little home, and I mean, our pet is Storm, for crying out loud. But before I do any of that, I really want to double check my, I opened up chat by accident. Really want to double check my deck to make sure everything I have is what is needed. Now, you might remember from last episode, our pet gave us a card because it leveled up immediately. There's actually a reason why it's not popping up. It's because whenever you do get a card from your pet, it's not going to show on here. It's going to show somewhere else, and we don't currently have that shown here. But you'll see it whenever we're actually in battle. It have its own thing. And we even unlocked this little pet icon down here you may have noticed from last time, where we can offer a snack for happiness. We can inspect our pet, which is right here. Or we can just, you know, play as him or her. Basically, the more happy and snacks it has, the longer you can play as it. Currently halfway right now. I'm not going to feed it at the moment. I know I want my pet to be happy, but right now we need to focus on getting to Triton Avenue. Instead of wasting more time, let's go in there right now. Oh my god, I am terrified.
You there! Help!
Alright, so now we know where to go. It seems like they've added some teleporters. Oh, I am lagging because it is so much going on.
Look there, Wizard. Do you see that device? It's a teleporter. If you use it, it will transport you to other teleporters on this street. You can get where you're going quickly.
So, one thing for all you old players, you guys remember that there was no teleporter. He wasn't there. The map layout is the exact same, thank God. But, Triton Avenue is huge. For what I'm aware, you can do everything in here as a free-to-play, but, oh my god. Except for, I think, one area, which is, like, its whole other section, which I think might be, like, an episode or two. But, yeah, they have teleporters as going from one place to the other can be a bit. And there used to only be one type of enemy up here. Now there are multiple. We're not going to use the teleporter, as we don't need to right now. What we need to do is talk to Arthur and see what he has for us. Let's see what's up in Triton Avenue.
I'm lucky you came along. Something has broken the flow of storm magic through the street. Those towers should have arcs of lightning between them. This is bad. My sister Susie and I came to see if we could help get things back under control, but we got separated. The haunted minions drove me back. Can you create a diversion so I can try to break through, attack the minions, and I'll meet you by the river?
Alright, so we're going to meet him by the river, but before we do that, we need to fight off some minions. So the minions are going to be on this side, the eels are going to be on that side. Let's not join in a battle. Let's see if we can find an empty space real quick, hopefully. And yeah, real quick. Let me check my deck. I don't plan for it to be too bad, but everything should be alright. Alright. Seems pretty good. Alright, let's go talk to Arthur real quick and see what we can do with all of this information that we have been given. Also, I apologize that the audio cut out earlier as I went to go fix the settings. It literally turned off my OBS audio, and I was so upset. But basically, I should have put a title card in front of it explaining what everything does. You have to use your pet card before yours, and that was basically all. Also, I was trying to explain that those guys aren't too hard. I do have the clips from them still. Um, it'll just be fast forward to get to where I am now, speaking and whatever. But yeah, let's go talk to Arthur real quick and see what else we can do.
Thanks for the help, Wizard. I wouldn't have gotten here without you. I'm worried something terrible has happened. On my
Okay.
way here, I saw one of the lightning eels with Susie's wand in its jaws.
Oh no.
Maybe she just dropped it, but maybe not. What can we do?
I couldn't help it over here. You're very loud. If you can bring me that wand, I may be able to assist.
Well, you seem really annoying.
Really? How?
Alright, let's talk to Duncan Grimwater. This is so weird. For all of you old players, I know I mention this all the time. He used to be trapped beneath a cave, and we talked to his sister here. And you, Duncan Grimwater, used to be down here. It's so weird seeing these characters in a whole new location. But it's alright. I mean, I guess the same story across.
Duncan Grimwater, Necromancer. I was drawn here by a massive surge of death magic. It must be the reason the undead have overrun the street. I wish Malastare were here. He could stop all this madness instantly. If only he were still alive. Malastare is alive? Impossible. I don't know what you saw, but you must be mistaken. Someone is trying to deceive you and Professor Ambrose. Malastare was a great man, the greatest necromancer of this age. Ambrose is responsible for what happened to him. If he hadn't...
Can we talk about this later? My sister's lost out there.
You're right. Wizard, bring me that wand, and I think I can get to the bottom of this.
Well, he seems to be very strong on his opinion for certain things, but we need to collect the wand from one of these electric eels. So I'm gonna go on the sidewalk because they're not over here. They're actually over in this direction. So let's go pick up some pips real quick. I think we need more blues than we do the reds. So let's go pick up some wisps. I think I said pips earlier. There they are. These shouldn't be too hard either, but they are part of the storm school, so it will be a bit difficult to attack them as we are part of the same school. But let's see how well we can do though. Alright. The health is not that much. We can do this. Let's use a double attack real quick in case we happen to fizzle and see what happens. Okay, not an insta kill, but hopefully this kills it. Okay, we didn't take a lot of damage, but it is still considered a whole lot. I'm going to use a Dark Sprite and see what we can do. This shouldn't make it resist as it is part of an opposite school, and hopefully can kill it. I mean, it has so little amount of health, it shouldn't do anything. There we go. Alright, I just wanted you guys to see that. Oh, never mind, I thought we have to fight multiple. I would have done a whole time lapse, but I guess not. Let's go back to Grimwater and see what he has to say about the wand pieces, because honestly, that was an extremely lucky chance. Usually they make you have, they have you fight multiple of the enemies until you get it, but I guess we got it early. That is a really cool mount, by the way, that we just saw, that big bat thing. That was awesome. Alright, Grimwater, what do you got for us?
Excellent. Susie is still alive. I can sense it from her wand. I think I can find her, but there's one more thing I need. I know a ritual that could grant me a vision of wherever Susie is. It's very advanced. I'm not surprised you don't know it. The connection between Susie and her wand is one anchor for the ritual, but I need another, and I think I know what will work. When I was trying to reach the source of the death magic, I ran afoul of the rotting fodder across the river. They're using storm magic.
That doesn't make any sense. Why are they using storm magic instead of death?
They were wearing strange amulets that were crackling with storm energy. Bring me those amulets and I can cast my spell.
Okay, seems like we need 3 of those. That's kind of weird though. Oh, and we leveled up. That's kind of weird. Because if you think about it, you are able to use other schools, you know, cards and whatever. But it seems like with enemies they're not supposed to, which is kind of weird. This is going to be very, very strange. Oh, that's a spoiler. If you're part of the myth school, you'll be interacting with one of those. Every school has their own interaction with some kind of character. We interact with a character sooner or later. It could be in other worlds or in Wizard City. If you guys saw the previous episode, you guys would know about Elix Edge, which is for ice schools students, which you meet a character from there. And I guess in Triton I was gonna mention, but I didn't want to spoil much. It's where you meet the little myth character if you are part of the myth school. All right, let's go fight these rotting fathers. They are part of the storm school, but that's kind of weird. Yeah, let's go fight them. It shouldn't be too hard. Let's see what we can do. We are full on everything else. We just leveled up. Oh, and this little green thing here, if you look at the bottom, this is for our pet. This is what our pet uses for spells and whatnot. So, those are for other cards, not the specific ones like these where it says happiness. No, that's something else. This is a whole other thing, because this is what it is for that. Let's use a fire cat actually. This is from the fire school. Shouldn't kill it instantly. Maybe if we get a crit, but I don't expect a crit from this. Yeah, like I was saying. Alright, do your little dance. Alright, seems like nothing else is gonna happen. You see, that's weird. They're using undead spells, huh? I kind of know why, because later in the game they kind of explain more of it, but it's a whole mess. Everything seems to be really off balance. Let's use a thunder snake. I really want to use a thunder snake. And hit. It resisted, but it still did a bunch of damage. Alright, we only got one. I'm going to time-lapse this part, so that way you guys don't get bored of the same fight over and over again. I always like to show one new enemy that I'm fighting with you guys. That's why I don't really time-lapse the first battle of certain enemies. So I'm going to time-lapse this part, and I'll get back to you guys after I finish these battles. Alright, we finished all 3 amulets, and we got a fairy cloak. Compared to our other cloak, I don't think that we've gotten any other kind of cloaks. Let's go equip this one and see what it looks like. Oh, that's nice, bro. We are skinnier than ever. Look at that working out. All that walking was not wasted. Let's go back to Grimwater and see what he says about these storm amulets, since it seems like we know nothing about this, and neither does anyone else except for him. I'm not going to use the teleporters just yet, as I still want to show you guys around the area and, you know, what everything's about. And if you guys see that over there in the distance, that little orange thing, the big beam, that's what I think that is. That comes into play very, very later. And he's also really important too. I think he's the one that gives you the Kraken quest, or it's Baldai, if that's his name over here. He's the blonde dude, really cool dude. He's up here. No, it's Somer. Okay, well, or I think I'm pronouncing his name wrong. Sohame. I could be pronouncing that incredibly wrong. If I am, I'm sorry. I'm not good at pronouncing names. But let's go talk to Grimwater and see what happened to Susie.
Let's see what I can see. If I'm right, and I usually am, whoever's enchanting these storm amulets also kidnapped Susie. They probably have Susie imprisoned close by. I can use the link between the wand and Susie to find her, and the link between the storm amulets and their maker to produce a vision. Here goes. Nothing? Whoever this is, they have some powerful magic. I think I could break through the interference with a charged Lumina crystal.
They make Lumina crystals at the mill across the river. Go talk to Blad Raveneye and get us a crystal.
Alright. So, it seems like our vision sucks. It seems like we can't really do much. But we need to get these crystals, and these crystals are brand new, by the way. They were, I think they were here in the beginnings of the game before this whole new changing update. And before I actually go to Upper Triton, I want to show you guys this arena. You guys see that big guy right there? Looks scary, right? Big, purple, angry, and everything. That is the Kraken fight. You fight on this one platform right then and there with all these waterfalls. Beautiful, right? The fight can be hard for some. I've always found it easy whenever I did it, because I'm usually higher level whenever we do it. But I want to try and do it whenever we're supposed to. Let's talk to Blad.
Lumina crystal, you're out of luck. The undead stole all my crystals. I've got lots of raw crystal. I could grind you another one, but the mill's broken. Undead stole the wheel cogs and scattered them all over. But even if I could grind you a crystal, I couldn't charge it. My lightning rod won't work. A Scarlet Screamer stole the primary coil. You could help get me up and running again. gather up the cogs and get my coil back from the Scarlet Screamers, and I'll get you a crystal.
Alright, sounds pretty good. Seems like a really fair trade. Basically, just get 3 cogs which are lying around the city and defeat 3 Scarlet Screamers. Shouldn't be too long. I remember there being a cog earlier, like, yep, like right there. Shouldn't be too hard to get the cogs. I might fast forward this part, so I'll see you guys once I get all the cogs, and I'll come back whenever we find a Scarlet Screamer. Okay, we have collected all the cogs we needed. There are, of course, a couple more, but no, we're not going to be needing those for a while, or I think ever, honestly. Let's go look for these Scarlet Screamers. And if you guys remember from the very first episode, I think it was Saren that told us, but if we look at our map, it will show us where all the enemies are on the map that are available to us or for our quest. And it seems like the Scarlet Screamer should be right up ahead. Yep, right here. He's or he or she right now is fighting one. But let's go fight one real quick and see what they're like. Wonder if they changed anything from them. Come on, shouldn't be too hard. Come on, guys. There we go. Alright. Let's see what this battle is like. They are part of the myth school. Alright. Let's use our cat one more time, and let's use another thunder snake and see what we can do for damage. They have 235 health. Wow. That's a lot, especially for beginning. That is a whole lot. I know we have more, but still, they can do some powerful damage if they play the right cards. It's a boost. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, this shouldn't be too hard of a fight. Yeah, they placed a trap on me, meaning if they use a myth spell, it will do extra damage on me. 95, 110, 95, that'll heal me. This does damage, or protects me. Let's use a fire cap. That seems to be doing the most out of every other card right now. Let's see if we can... Oh no, we fizzled. Oh, frick. Now it's going to do extra damage. Yep, plus 25% damage. Holy crap. Okay, it didn't kill us, but still, that's a lot. Especially for only 400 health. Let's use Lightning Blast. This should instantly kill the Scarlet Screamer and hopefully have us win the day. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I'm going to also fast forward this part, but wait, before I fast forward anything, we got something new. Gives us plus 33 health? Well, heck yeah. Oh, that looks a lot better. We're still skinny. And oh god, that matches my Storm attire perfectly. Alright, now let's do a time lapse of me killing these other Scarlet Screamers to get the other primary coils. Alrighty, we did it.
Soggy place, and be bother you. If this coil's so precious to you, take it.
And I will take it. Thank you for that, Scarlet Screamers. And we got a little snack for our little pet. I'm gonna give it to him real quick, or her. And there we go. Alright, we got all the coils we need. If you guys saw in the time lapse, I got a little, you know, the little cloak earlier. The reason why I didn't equip it was because it just gave me fire. Oh, that wasn't. It was this. It was this one. Yeah, it was +2, or yeah, defense. Which, honestly, it's okay. But I prefer the health over the defense, as it does more than the 2%. Personally, so I'm gonna keep it. Plus, this one looks a lot cooler, to be honest. Let's go back to Blad, Raveneye, and see what he's able to do with these coils and whatever information else we choose to give him. Because we really need to save Triton Avenue, as this place used to be great, but it seems like everything's just turned off. It's kind of like the power went out. We're trying to find out why. Here he is. That's my boy. Shouldn't be too long to get to him. And here we are.
Splendid. Now, put those cogs to good use and get the old wheel turning. I'll fix the lightning rod.
There we go. Alright, so we need to go to the mill wheel, which is this big old thing. And I'm guessing we need to go straight to the
All
mill.
right, we're ready. Here, just pull this lever and we'll charge that Lumina crystal right up.
Yeah, there we go. So now this thing will be turning forever. that's all we had to do. Yeah, really, really simple. Nothing much to it. Let's pull that lever real quick and make sure it actually goes. Oop, I clicked the wrong button.
Ha! Well done, wizard.
Alright. So now we'll be able to see that thing. Well, that got really, really bright. And that thing turning. And I think we did something. Let's see what we did.
Thanks to you, I'm back in business. Here you are. One brand new, fully charged Lumina crystal. She's a beauty. I hope she serves you well.
That was awesome. All of that for a simple crystal, yet one of the really good works of this game. Alright, let's go back to Grimwater and see what he has to say for us, because we just got him a crystal. Hopefully he's not mad at us. I don't think he is. Oh, there's a battle with the boss right now. I'm not going to show too much. I don't want to spoil anything until we get there. Oh, and this is also an area of the game, this whole crab area. You go into the waters here and it's a whole world. Still part of Wizard City, but it's really good for a XP and leveling up a bit before you go into the next world, which I do plan on doing later on. Let's go talk to Grimwater.
A Lumina crystal! This should be just what we need. The Lumina crystal will boost the power of my ritual. It'll work this time, I'm sure of it. It's working!
Susie, I can see her. But what was that horrifying thing with her?
So this is the vision that we're currently seeing.
That's the Harvest Lord. We studied him in class. He's a powerful spirit from the underworld who harvests the souls of the innocent.
So you guys can tell who this is. Yep, that's the boss.
It looked like she's in Galvanos Tower. That must be where the Harvest Lord is enchanting the storm amulets. Wizard, please free my sister.
I would be more than happy to help. Alright, we leveled up and we got some people talking to us. Let's see what the Pet Pavilion Master has to say.
Greetings, oh wonderful wizard.
Milo
Our
Becker.
mutual friend, Headmaster Ambrose, would have words with you if you have a moment to spare.
Okay. Talk to him in a bit.
It's time for an assignment. Please come pick it up at the school.
Oh, we got something new. Better do it now.
Wizard, have you heard about daily PvP rewards?
Oh,
All
yeah.
you need to do to earn free rewards is participate in PvP. Daily.
Yeah, it's doing a little battle every once in a while daily, basically. It's kind of like a daily reward thing in this game. What I'm going to do is mark my location here and go straight home to Ravenwood, because at the moment I leave my... You know what? I'm going to go to the Commons. And then whenever I leave my dorm, I'll be able to go to the Ravenwood and pick up my new spell, because we are currently level 7. Let's go do that real quick. Let's go to the Commons, and we'll be able to teleport back to that location. I explained all this in the very first episode, I think, in Unicorn Way, whenever we were with Lady Oriel, which is nice. Oh, and would you look at that? Guess who's here? Penny Dreadful. One of the really good quests of this game. Very sad story of what's going to happen. We'll do it whenever we get the membership, as from what I remember, her quest require us going to Cyclops Lane and Firecat Alley, which are not free-to-play areas. Let's see what this
Young
is.
wizard, I can't wait to tell you about my favorite pastime, fishing. Come find me by the water in the Commons.
So that is the Fisher, Lucky Hook Line. He's over there. I'm lagging so much because there's so many players. He's over in that direction. We'll find him in a bit. I'll do an episode entirely dedicated to doing all the little things and showing you guys every little piece of it. But for now, we need to go back into Ravenwood so that we can get something really, really nice and will help us along the way, maybe against this boss. Alright, let's go to the Storm School, which is over in this direction, the very first school here on this side. And let's see what he's going to give us. Hopefully he notices my new suit. You know, I worked really hard getting it. Layden Lab.
So, you want to do some research, huh? Great. Librarian Harold Argleston needs a Leyden jar. He's been doing a lot of experiments lately. The task at hand is to build one. Go to Lady Oriel and get some copper for the lining.
Okay, so remember how I mentioned, I think it was last episode, how whenever you get all the cards, they'll be giving you extra stuff to get the other cards, basically. Oh, and now we have 2 training points. Awesome. Says down there. There is also cards that you can get in between. Sadly, I won't be doing this quest just now, as we're really close to finishing Triton Avenue, and Lady Oriel is in Unicorn Way, and she is at the very end of the map, and I don't want to waste as much time as there is, even though I do want to show all of you Storm students and everyone else watching what the quest is. We really need to finish Triton Avenue, because if we don't, it's going to be a longer episode. So let's go back to Triton Avenue. We have the quest still. It's still there. If I can, yeah, there it is. It's still there. But right now, we really need to focus on Triton Avenue and saving Susie. Because if we don't, it's just going to be another mess. So let's actually see where she is. Over here. We can only teleport back, I think. Let's go to Upper Triton and go into the tower up above. They're still fighting the guy, huh? Told you guys it was really hard. For some players, at least. Let's go up here and let's see where in the world is this guy. He's at the very end here. Okay. Oh, wait. There is a little icon. So I'm guessing, since we're here and that icon's there, it's the same icon as this. If we use it, we should teleport close enough to the tower. Yeah, this should be it. Oh, it's right here. Oh, awesome. That was easier than I expected. Up. I think he's mad at us.
Ah! You have been asked to enter a dungeon. To go inside, you will need to stand on that sigil next to the door. Once you activate the sigil, a countdown will start. When the timer runs out, anyone standing on the sigil will go inside the dungeon with you.
So Wizard101 dungeons only allow 4 players, and why are there radio signals here? That's so weird. I've never seen that on like a dungeon. There are many, so many dungeons in the game. There are more than there are worlds, to be honest. It's such a common thing. Only 4 players are able to come in. Let's go in with this guy actually, and I can do a quick tutorial on how teaming works. You know, double the battle and whatnot. Because we've been doing a lot of solo battles and almost dying every time. So I guess we might as well get some help this time.
Ah, another soul to harvest. I knew my little prisoner would draw more to me, like flies to honey. Wait, my dark master warned me about you. Ha! Imagine the reward he will give me when I present him your very soul.
Help!
Alright, we need to go fight this guy. We don't have any new cards, so I'm just going to step right in. And it seems like this is what's powering all those speakers, huh? Okay. Let's go fight him. We're fighting with Arthur Lionbreaker. Nice to have you, man. I'm going to aim for the boss. And I'm going to use a Thunder Snake on him. Hopefully, this will do something. Ooh, a Fire Snake. 80 damage. Okay, not a lot, but still can hurt me in almost every way possible. Alright, let's see how much damage this does. 95. Dang. Oh, is he part of the Storm School? I don't think so. It should be undead. No, fire. Okay, it's part of the fire school. You can tell by the little icon next to their rank. Like if I were to show you guys after a bit, it shows Storm next to the rank 2. And for him, it was a fire element. Like, see right there? Little fire element. Huh. Okay. Well, if that's the case, might as well try again. And what hurts to try? Oh, and by the way, for everybody on PC, which is what the game's on, if you right-click anything, you can draw, as you have discarded a card. I mean, you can't use it that one card, basically. I mean, if you have it again, you can, but you can draw your treasure cards, which can be really useful. I'm going to use Thunder Snake on it again, the boss, Harvest Lord, because we didn't do that well last time, and I would like to get some extra damage in. I think the player next to me is part of the Death School. I could be wrong. I will double check whenever it's our turn again. Alright, there we go. That's the amount of damage I wanted to do. Yeah, I think they're part of the Death School. Yep, Necromancer. And it says right there at the very bottom. Alright, let's use... I think I want to use the Fire Cat now on him and see what we can do. No, I shouldn't have done that because he's part of the Fire School. It's not going to do as much damage. I should have done the water. I should have done ice. Oh, this is going to be so bad now. Okay, we might actually lose this one. Oh, that was not a good idea. I wasn't thinking straight. See, only 60 damage. I mean, Arthur and I are still at full health, but are not really full, but close to it, so I don't really have much worry. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh my god. Did I just kill the Harvest Lord? Wow, Arthur. Round of applause to you. Let's use Storm Assist. We're gonna do little to nothing. Arthur is a good dude. Arthur is crazy. What's up? Alright, I think we might actually win. I changed my opinions on this. We might actually win. We might be able to save Susie and, you know, complete the main story of Triton Avenue. And if not, that's A-okay. Only 75 damage? Okay. We can't keep using storm spells on it, because it's going to get a bit tricky as it keeps resisting my storm spells. No, you fizzled. Oh, that wasn't good. Alright, we'll have to use something else than storm. I guess I can use an ice beetle. These have the exact same stats. Yeah, let's use a beetle and see what we can do. Balance spell. Oh, a scorpion. Oh, that was dangerous. Alright, it worked. There we go. Did it kill it? It did. Awesome. Alright, we won. Victory.
I am beaten, but my master's grand design is nearly complete. Triton Avenue is doomed.
I know what he's talking about. Meet me outside, wizard. I need your help.
Oh no. I am scared. But we did get a new thing. Only for Myth School though. It is a better robe. But sadly we can't use it. I do want to see if we can pick up this book. Got an open book. It's part of a decoration. I'm going to explain what these lord chests are basically. If we open it up, we can either spend crowns to throw it in and we get the chest, or we can click cancel and it goes away. I'm guessing Arthur has some crowns. I currently used all mine because I didn't want to use it because I know some people don't have crowns, as that's kind of not one of the things everybody has. So I kind of used all mine to do this Let's Play. But yeah, if you ever see a Lord chest, you can basically, or just one of these types of boss chests, you can throw in your crowns and unlock it. Honestly, the goodies that they give you aren't necessarily the best. I think only once or twice they've really given me good things, but in all reality, you get better stuff by just completing quests in general. Let's go talk to Susie and see what she has to say about all of this.
I overheard the Harvest Lord's plans. He was raising an army of rotting fodder, armed with storm magic to attack Wizard City. But there's more. The Tempest Nexus up on the ridge channels storm energy into Triton Avenue. The Harvest Lord diverted the flow of energy to enchant the amulets. But after he finished the amulets, he directed the flow back on itself. The Nexus will explode and take Triton Avenue with it.
Oh no.
Use the teleporter by the mill to reach the Tempest Nexus. I'll meet you up there.
Alright. So we used the teleporter, the one that we used to get here because I wanted to save some time. Now we need to use it to go back because this place is about to blow up, which I'm guessing is what all these things are for. So let's go back and see if we're able to save Wizard City and Triton Avenue before, oh, I'm going the wrong way, before something happens. So we need to go onto the high ledge and go to this big old beast and save it, which is where the main machine is. Oh no, I'm really scared.
It's worse than I thought. The Nexus could explode at any moment. The controls, they aren't working. I can't set it right. Professor Bellstrom knows more about storm magic than anyone. Go ask him for help. I'll try to keep the Nexus stable.
You can get to Ravenwood and back quickly by pressing the mark button to set your location. Give it a try. Use the return to commons button to get back to the commons, and then head to Ravenwood.
So basically whatever we did earlier in the episode. Let's go do that real quick. We got a robe. Hey! We get +5 real quick. I'm going to equip this because it's a little bit better on the stats. Yeah, it's not as much health, but it is something. Let's go do exactly what Gamma told us to do, which is what we did last time, surprisingly. But let's go do that real quick and see what he can tell us about this switch. Oh my god, there are so many players I'm lacking. Alright, hopefully it's not too bad. I might have to do his quest next episode for the whole new spell that we're going to be getting from him. Because I should say our assignment, because this is taking a really, really long time. Which is how the game usually goes. But for an episode, man, we're not going to be able to finish all of this. This might be an extra long episode.
Hello, Wizard! What? The Tempest Nexus is going to explode? Oh dear me, we can't have that!
No, we can't.
Here, take this master key, ring it against the metal of the Nexus 3 times, and the feedback loop should end. Good luck, and move quickly.
If you marked your location in Triton Avenue, click the recall button to return to your mark.
Yeah, which is basically what I was explaining in the very first episode with Lady Oriel. Alright, let's go extremely fast back to our location because we're about to blow up. Doesn't sound the greatest, I know, but we really need to fix this. So let's go use our thing.
You did it, Wizard. Triton Avenue is saved.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's why it was red, because it was overpowered. Okay. Let's go talk to Susie and see what she has to say.
You didn't happen to run into my little brother Arthur anywhere, did you? He's all right? Thank goodness. Take me to him. It'll be good to see him again.
Okay. Now we have officially saved Susie and saved Triton Avenue from the horrible Harvest Lord. Let's take her back to let's take her back to her brother Arthur and see what they have to say about their little family, or I should really say sibling reunion. It should be a pretty sweet and wholesome story, honestly. I think we've completed the main story of Triton Avenue. If so, it wouldn't give us anything else. If not, we could do a couple more things. And it is raining. Oh, everything's fixed. The little things are back. Oh, that's awesome. Alright. Hey, Susie's here. What's up, Arthur?
You rescued Susie! All's well. The Harvest Lord has been driven back into the shadows, and the storm energy is flowing again.
There's still a lot of undead roaming around, but without the Harvest Lord to direct them, we can handle them.
This is true.
I'll help. So, the Harvest Lord said he had a Dark Master. Track that master down, wizard, so Malastaire's memory can be redeemed.
Sorry, buddy. I think that is the Dark Master.
Maybe you should leave that for later. For now, tell Sergeant Muldoon that things are calming down.
Alright. I think we've completed everything in Triton Avenue, and I think the very last thing to do is go back to the guy that gave us this quest. Which is kinda nice, really wholesome. Let's get some blue wisp real quick. Man, so weird. So now whenever we enter Triton Avenue, we'll see these in the air producing the power it needs to, the mill churning, and whatever else needs to happen. I'll have to do the Kraken side quest next episode and show you guys that battle, as it seems like doing Triton Avenue itself was just a little bit too long, and I don't want to bore you guys. I don't want to have an hour-long episode for you guys to watch and sit and just get bored from. So I'll have to do it next episode, and I'll do it with the quest from the school. Next episode I'll do the assignment that Maelstrom gave us, and then I'll do the Kraken, if we have time.
Triton Avenue's not going to explode? Well, I should hope not. Sounds like things are getting sorted out. What a relief. Thanks, wizard.
Perfect. Now we have the Cyclops Lane and Firecat Alley left to do before we are able to advance onto the next world, which is the next two main areas. We also have Colossal Boulevard. We have the Grizzleheim thing, which is now available, which is awesome. We even have so many things to do. But I'll have to end today's episode here. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you guys did, don't forget to hit that like button. If you guys want to see more content by me, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'll talk to you guys later. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Goodbye.